I will get this hairstyle.
There you go.
Okay, handsome. Whose turn? Who's suffering today?
The most handsome guy today.
We're all gonna suffer, yeah?
We're suffering it. We're in it together again. We're in it together.
Nick,
But it's my text.
Okay, do a nice slow homework. I have to. Somebody wants a class after all your classes.
So she. Oh, sorry. Ready?
Yeah.
So she puki jing me tok cham. Rira bling shi ninde gen padi. Sange shingdu mi te wargi. Joku namda shingla jupa sho. Idam guru ratna mandala kam niryatayami. Sange chirang turki chognam la. Changchu bardu dagni kyapsuchi. Daki chenyen gipe senam ki. Drola penchir sange jupar sho. Sange chedam togni chognam la. Changchu bardu dagni kyapsuchi. Dagi chenyen gipe senam ki. Drola penchir sange jupar sho. Sange chedam toki chognam la. Jamchu bardu dagni kyapsuchi. Dagi chenyen gibe sunam ki. Chola penchir sange jubar sho. Getting the monastery, do the monks do it that slow?
Yeah, about like that. Yeah.
Just curious. All right, I'll do my homework nice and slow.
Well, you know, it gives me more time, but it's okay. Just do it your normal way.
All right. That's probably all I can do anyway. All right. Okay, here we go. 60 verses on reasoning. Please explain the examples that Arya Nagarjuna uses to show that things cannot exist with some nature of their own because they exist independent. So this was the third way that he was showing when we gave some specific examples. Does anybody remember? I usually been counting on Venerable Upala lately to remember this stuff, but I bet you Sunam also knows, and Chunzom and Tim.
Good, because I'm trying to find my text.
All right. I'll give you
So
a
he
hint.
gave some example?
Yeah, he gives some examples that to show that things can't exist on their own because they exist independent. And I'll give you a hint.
Thing to do with the absence of conditions?
It does have to do with the absence of conditions, or it has to do with conditions, really, dependence upon conditions. That's a good hint. It's a better hint than I was thinking. Sugang, did you utter
Perception?
something? Oh. All right, it has to do with starting, stopping, and
correctly that
staying.
they have.
Right.
How could you ever confirm and perceive them correctly if they?
No.
No?
It has to do with starting, stopping, and staying.
All right, I get that.
All right. Things rely on their causes in order to start.
Right.
And then staying relies on the condition of things having started. So he's just giving an example of a condition that they're relying upon. So things need causes in order to start. In order to stay, there's a condition of them having to have started. And they can only wear out due to the conditions for staying having come to an end.
Right.
So that's one example of what each of those things are dependent upon. So how the hell could anyone ever say that things exist from their own nature or with their own nature? That's the point that that Gyaltsabje makes, and Nagarjuna. Is it?
Cool.
Okay. Does it make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Tibetan used here, if maybe somebody remembers, for depend on the condition. It's not to, and it's not 10.
Ken?
Yeah, it's definitely can.
No.
But what's I'll just show you. Ken la Rockle.
Rockle.
Rocklepa. Rocklepa. It's a
Oh.
fun. I kind of like that word. I don't know why. Rolls off the tongue. To begin the discussion of the problems with attachment to the parts of a person. So we got to the next section of the text, which was outlined way back in the beginning of the text, remember?
Mhm.
If not, that's okay. Just nod, as Geshe Michael says.
We are nodding.
Not that kind of nodding.
Geltub J sets forth the context. That was the first part. What was his first assertion? This is, we were kind of discussing something. It's pretty easy. He's just saying, so this isn't exactly, it has to do with thinking that things exist from their own side. Like some people might think that.
The weird guys, it's not that weird.
Yeah, good. Just say a complete sentence.
Oh, but not that weird that the other groups think that way.
Yeah, good.
But for us to do it, it's totally improper.
It's not that weird for non-Buddhists to think that things really
Non-Buddhists.
exist. Yeah, good. What's the Tibetan for weird?
Weird. Sen.
Yatsen.
Yatsen, good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Junzoma and Upala teamed up on that one. Yatsen, nice.
We're a good team.
Yeah. Then he specifies that it's not weird for the blank to believe in blank or for the blank to believe in blank.
Wow.
Come on, it's easy.
Didn't we just say that?
Non-Buddhist.
Okay, but he got specific is all.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling Kramer's not answering because this is too easy for him and it's not fair for him to answer. But if he didn't reply to that, then maybe he doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not finding it in my notes. I don't know what you're.
Because it was too
Sankhya's and Vaisheshikas, at least.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
the
the
Sankhya's.
detailers somewhere?
It's not weird for the Sankhya's to believe in.
Self.
No, but I guess that's not a horrible guess, but it's not the answer.
They believe in atoms.
No, that's the other ones. Okay, so the Vaisheshikas.
Oh,
Guna?
in the three qualities, the gunas?
Yeah, good. Numerous to believe in the three qualities, which are unchanging, he specifies.
Okay.
Or the detailers to believe in atoms, which are unchanging. He threw in takpa at the end. Takpa.
Oh, good. Oh,
Takpa. Sorry, Geshe. Takpa.
Talk.
That sounded kind of sexy. Takpa. Tibetan and Sanskrit for three qualities.
Definitely.
Yunten Sum.
Yeah, good. Yun Ten Sum.
Yung Tensu.
Sanskrit.
Cool.
It's a common word in Sanskrit if you've ever read like any of those yoga books.
Guna.
Yeah, good. How many?
I don't know how to say three.
Oh, but you do.
But you do, yeah. Think about mathematics, trigonometry.
Triguna.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Yun Ten Sum Triguna.
Triguna.
Oh,
Triguna. I
I've
worked
never
hard.
seen that font before.
It's a kind of an ugly one.
It's kind of like Comic Sans for Sanskrit.
Comic Sanskrit.
That's where it comes from, I guess. All right, let's see. Just to kill some time while Geshe is doing what he's doing. Here's a baby walking
Oh.
and a sheepdog.
Oh my God.
This is an old one.
A movie?
Oh, can you not see it moving?
No.
Just like
It
every
looks like a
20
slideshow.
frame.
It's fine. It's like a slideshow.
That's just my camera work.
It's actually pretty cool.
She wants,
She is quite adept at that
Come on, let's
walking
go.
business.
She's dancing.
oops.
Oh, she likes you.
Okay, she doesn't cry over spilled milk.
Very cool. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. Okay. Whoops.
Oh, no special sexy Tibetan words?
Geshe-la is still
Oh.
muted.
There was Tibetan in each slide,
Yeah.
even some Sanskrit, which was super sexy.
Totally.
Oops.
Geshe-la, you're muted.
Again. Oh, you might have to stop your video.
Geshe, the button is upper in the upper part of your upper middle part.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
No, it's just that it all splits up into pieces sometimes in different universes.
Whoa.
Hang on. I'm getting there. Come on, Agongs, move slower, okay?
Take your time again.
I got 8 texts up which I have to teach today. Let's see, that's the wrong one.
Hey, Tim, if not that, oh, sorry.
Okay.
Ready?
Hang on.
All right, I'm gonna tell Tim. Tim, if not that many people are here yet, then we'll wait till after the end of the next class. We'll do a group photo at some point when we have a lot of people here. We'll
Not
get everybody.
today.
Not today.
Oh, my
Yeah.
hair's all wet.
Your hair looks great.
Yeah, because my camera's not on.
Your pictures can be that big with like 60 other people here.
And it'll be dry by that time. It's like 3 hours from now.
Oh, God.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see fine.
Oh,
Kelsey says there's more people.
hang on. There's more people.
Oh, we don't have this text, Geshe-la.
Okay, we can do it tomorrow morning if there's more people in the morning.
Geshe-la, could you email me this text, please?
Oh man, hang on.
Okay, we'll do a group picture tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
At the end of Ben's class.
Okay, I'm working on it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Let me line up all these texts for you, okay? That's Nick, Stanley
and Adam.
Adam. Okay. 3. I'm sorry I didn't do this. 3. Okay, first one is Nicolate. Oh man. Ayah.
¿Qué pasó?
It's being uncooperative. What can I say? Okay, here we go. I'm on it. Don't stress. It's coming.
This is my one chance not to stress.
Next text, and then
Stanley Bondu.
Man. Okay, Stanley Bondu is here. Stanley Chen.
Vasugang Bondu.
We got a couple. And then Adam, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Adam Kirti.
Keduv Demba Adam.
Adam Kirti.
Adam.
Adam Kirti.
Okay, they're uploading, a little bit faster than the last tree grew at my house.
Oh, I could jump in the car and drive over.
That's a good one.
It's 30 seconds more. Hang on. It's got to go to goddamn satellite and come back. Come on. 10 seconds. Yay. Okay, I sent it.
Yay, thank
All right,
you.
let's go, Nick. Stop trying to get out of it.
Nipala.
Wait, who's the checker?
My checker. Seiji's my checker.
Okay, Seiji, who's checking him on the first two lines here?
Hey, Tim, can you do it?
Oh,
Can I just,
oops,
you want me to be the checker of the checkers, or just the checker of this one?
You're the
You
checker of this one.
Checker of this one.
You appoint the checkers.
Seiji appoints the checkers.
Oh, I see. I got it. Sorry. Yes, I can check. I can do my best here. Go ahead, Nick. Make a mistake for me, please.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. Dang, I'm having a bad day today.
What happened, yeah?
Oh,
I did more work on your text. Believe it or not.
That's why you're having a bad day.
It's just hard to find where I stopped. Oh God.
Mm,
It never stops, Lama.
there you go.
Is that where we stopped?
Yeah. Sangye
Yeah.
Lama.
41?
Yeah, this is where we are at.
Okay, good. Let's skip the root text and we'll come back to it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Start with Sangye, please. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Sangye ki plom ching traupar jungwa kelem pala tene ni ngapo kunla mitak bao shemawe chedrak mawatang tote ba tang nangarik ba namni che tamche tangpar mawe umapa la tsupe ngabo nam chok tempar sungne nepa gang yimpa te ngotar medu jungo shede ming tik te chak sel war mi upa la chak sel lo shejepa shinno.
Okay. I'm going to cut it here. Okay.
Okay.
So
Sangye kila.
there's somebody who kelembas that Tenjing Dawa is the Sangeki Lam.
Okay. Okay, he's someone who accepts dependence is on the Buddhist path.
Is the Buddhist is the path of the Buddha. Okay.
Accepting. So, so is it someone who accepts, or is it just like acceptance of dependence?
No, there's someone who believes. The main thing they believe is that the Buddhist path consists of dependent origination. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And due to that, latene. Okay. Due to that, they like to talk about ngopo kunla mitakpa.
How all things are changing.
Yeah. And these guys include the Cheda Mawas.
The detailists.
And the Dodepas.
The sutrists.
And the Namrikpas.
The consciousness onlys.
And when the Umapas say Tamje Tomba,
when they say that all things are empty,
yeah, they suppa with them.
They debate with them.
Yeah, those three schools argues against that fourth school, okay? Because they want to emphasize dependence and not emptiness, okay? And therefore, they have this problem of thinking that ngopos are chok, which means dember drupa.
Right. They think that things are ultimate or supreme, right, meaning ultimate truth.
Yeah, and they sung to that, and they nepa there.
Yeah, they hold to that idea, and that's where they stay.
Yeah, that's where they stay. Good. And now, our commentator, who's rarely sarcastic, says,
that's sarcastic.
Medo. He says, Medo. He says, hey, let's talk about that word, Mozart, which means metuchung.
Amazing, which means amazing.
Yeah, and he says, look, they just put the first part of the metuchung, but you understand, right? Because they didn't have room in a verse. They just said me, which means amazing, but it's part of the word metuchunga, which means amazing. So Gyaltsab J says, look, the me, we all know it means metuchunga. But this is a word with a message, okay? Daimingting. Okay, this is a word whose name is a message.
Okay. So he's saying that may is loaded or no?
Yeah, exactly. The word me here, me is loaded. Okay, it's not what it looks like. Okay, he's not saying amazing. He says it's similar to when you say chakselo to someone who is chaksewa miopa.
Oh, it's like saying it's like when you say you bow down to somebody who's not worthy of being bowed down to.
Yeah, it's like somebody really screws you, you know, and you say, "Oh, I bow to your lotus feet," you know. It means I would like to punch you. You know what I mean?
So he's like defining sarcasm for us.
Yeah. So what's being said here? Oh, you
he's-
guys are amazing.
Yeah, he's saying, well, I guess he's kind of describing the Nagarjuna saying they're amazing that they believe these things, or that they're not weird for believing these things, because that's what their school accepts. But we're just saying that, but actually they're super weird.
No, you're confusing the where we said they're not strange.
Uh-huh.
The non-Buddhists who say stupid things because they're stupid. That's not strange. What's amazing is these guys, okay? They heard the Sangye Lam.
Mm.
They know Kun is Mitapa.
Mm-mm.
But there's
Then they debate with the Umapas.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, okay,
You know?
okay. Mhm.
Now listen, these guys heard the teachings on dependent origination and impermanence. And then they still believe things are coming from their own side. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it?
Mhm. And he's
How
talking
can
about
you
the three.
accept that-
He's talking about the
three
three schools of Buddhism. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, before it was not strange. Now it's strange.
Yeah.
They heard about that things come from seeds, and then they still believe that things could not come from seeds. Now that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't use the word weird. He uses amazing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's amazing. You know, like amazing in a bad way. Okay. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that he's finished picking on everybody in the universe, it says here we come to number 3, which is de tepao, why that's correct. And we don't know what yet. Okay. It has something to do with accusing the non-Buddhists of being, you know, weird, and accusing the Buddhists of being amazing. Okay, no, really. Now he's going to justify those dual accusations. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back to the root text later.
Oh, okay. So what we just did constitutes our translation of the root text, the previous verse, right? Because we didn't actually read it.
Oh, let's read it. I read it, but you didn't read it. Go ahead.
Sangye lam la tene ni kun la mitak.
Then.
Oh yeah. Sangye lam la tene ni kun la mitak mawanam. Tsupa ngonam chok sune neba yang ni te me to.
Translate.
Those who rely
piece by piece.
Sangye lam la teneni from those. I think in this case he's saying from those who rely on the Buddhist path.
Yeah, there are groups who follow the Buddhist path, and they agree
that things are changing.
Yeah, they
all say that things are changing.
They run around saying everything changes, you know, which Gyaltsab J says implies they run around saying everything comes from causes.
Mm-hmm, right.
That's what makes them ridiculous. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because then when they say things aren't empty in the way that the middle way people said, they're saying they don't come from causes. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I understand.
But they still ngopon chok.
They argue that things. They argue, but is it a but or they argue that?
Well, yeah. With their arguments, they try to hold that.
Yeah, things are supreme.
Yeah,
they exist.
And
truly.
they nay in that idea.
Yeah, they stay in that idea. That's amazing.
They're parked in that idea. That's effing amazing. Okay. Okay. All right. And now we're going to prove why those two silly statements are totally correct. And let's go to the commentary first. Who's up?
Ben, can you do it?
Yes.
Tenchung kelemba sangye kilamla tene ni sup ti ndi torwa te she kang tu rik be nampar chena rang shin chung se kyang mi mixo.
Good. Those who temba the Sangye Lam,
They rely on the Buddhist path and they accept dependence.
yeah. If they could chepa the nature of sorwa,
If they examined the nature of feelings,
or they could examine the nature of suk,
if they suk.
Suk.
Oh, I see it. There it is in the first line. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they examine the nature of forms
or
feelings,
if they examined it with their logic, Rikspe, they would find that Rangshin Chungse can mimic.
You don't actually, there's not even a little bit of anything like that.
This is a Seme Mikpa, like Seme Mikpa, okay? Definition of existence, okay?
So it's like mikpa, like an object, or in this case,
cannot
perceived.
Doesn't exist really. It doesn't exist really. Okay, is not a knowable thing in that sense. Okay. If something rangshin mimikna,
if it doesn't exist from its own side,
then how could you demba it to somebody else?
You couldn't show it to someone else.
Yeah, good. You can't show it to anybody else. If you demba you got to read this sentence. Who's up? I don't hear any criticism of this pronunciation. I think all the checkers are asleep.
I made some pretty good at this.
All right, let's go.
Tembar mi nipa te ni tsabe suk tiam tsurwa te den she sam rang chok diam shen chok di den she keba sushik ma war ngyorte mirik so.
Yeah, good. If tembar minuna,
if you can't show it to people, if you can't show them to people,
but you still tsupa with us,
but you still try to debate it,
and you try to say that suk or tsorwa are den,
and you're saying that form and feelings are real,
then rangchakti shenchakti den she.
Then I guess our position and your positions, we think kepa sushi mawar gyor. Is he saying that it would be incorrect to say that they're the same?
Rangchok miden, shenchok miden.
Oh, you mean that? Okay. I guess our position, neither our position nor your position nor the other position is true.
Yeah, meaning Buddhists who say that things have nature of their own, or non-Buddhists who say anything. If anyone said that either position was correct, they wouldn't be a kepa.
They wouldn't be a smart guy.
Yeah, because no kepa would ever say that. Sushik mawar. What kepa would ever say that?
It would be incorrect for any wise man to say that, like, to agree to our position or your position, so they couldn't be true, something like that.
Yeah, our position meaning lower three schools position.
Right.
Our lower Buddhist positions. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We are now on this second part here. We set some background about the problems of being attached to the idea of the heaps having some nature of their own.
Yeah.
And we set the scene with the ideas of our schools and other schools.
Right.
And now we're going to actually attack them.
The actual problems.
Yeah. And that attack has 4 parts. Okay, please go.
Nghe bà là ngabor mawa tarlam le drowar tawe chu kier war ten tawa te ni ton min bei gyur ten ngo nge shen yene nye mong pong min par ten hyogi sep la tok pa tong mi tok pe yewa tempao.
Okay.
I'm really trying with those T's now again.
I can hear. Yeah. Just don't spit on your kid. Okay. It's the second one. Ngopa mawa talam le jowa tawe chu kerwaten. And a demonstration that the Ngopa mawas.
Those the functionalists. Or
Yeah.
those who accept.
Functionalists.
Isn't it?
Lower 3
Lower
schools.
3 schools. Yeah.
Technically lower 3.5 schools.
Isn't the independent school beyond the functionalists? Because
Maybe not. Maybe they are.
according to Pabonka Rinpoche and
Okay, so the lower 3 schools have Trowa from Karlam.
oh, interesting. They're free from the path of freedom.
I don't know if it's a spelling error. Okay, spelling in. If it's not a spelling error, it's a little weird.
They're
It's
liberated
Mozart.
from the freedom path.
Yeah, because their Tawa,
Their view.
they've been carried away on the Chu of Lokta.
Oh, so Tawa here means Lokta.
Yeah,
They've been
Tawa.
carried away by the stream of wrong views.
Yeah, they fell into the raging river of wrong views and they're being carried to Niagara Falls. Okay.
Oh, so maybe he's making a joke like they've been liberated from the path to freedom. Like,
Exactly. They're free of freedom.
yeah.
It could be a joke. It could be a joke, but I would check the spelling. It's kind of harsh and sarcastic.
Yeah. Typical Gyaltsabje though.
Yeah, okay.
His sense of humor is a little mean.
Second point here. Tawa Deni Dun Mimbe Gyurten.
They rely on that view is not the goal. That view is not the
All 4 are demonstrations. All 4 are demonstrations, right? That means a demonstration.
Okay, demonstration. Oh, I see. We're talking about the parts still. I got confused.
A demonstration that Tawa,
is not the goal.
that particular Lok Tawa, is the cause of something you don't want.
That's how
It's gonna take you somewhere you don't want. Yeah, Dunmin.
oh, Dunmin, you don't want. Okay.
Okay.
Cause of something that you don't want.
Yeah. The third one's super easy. You can do that one.
Okay. It doesn't a demonstration that it doesn't give you the ability to get rid of your mental affliction. That attachment to things.
Good.
That having attachment to things
Good.
doesn't enable you to get rid of your mental afflictions.
Yeah, and normally we would expand it as Mupo Rang Shinki Dupar Shen Ba Yuna. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, 4th one.
Yogi Sepla Tok Patang Mi Tok Be Yewa. A demonstration that the divisions of
This is a really strange one, and I didn't have time to investigate it, but Sep,
I don't know what that means.
where I've seen Sep is where in the Abhidharma, they say that there were strange animals on this earth in the past because when you break open stones, in the sep of them, you can find bones.
Whoa, cool. So it's like the
Sep
core?
means like it means like the inside of a hard thing, like a quartz thing, you know?
The core, I guess you'd say, or the...
Yeah, it means on the inside of a stone or something. And Tokpa means like a sangha, Togme.
Right. High, right? Depth.
No, this tok
defeat.
No, this tok means make contact.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, his name means like a hot knife through butter.
Uh-huh.
Topa means stopped by another physical thing. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So
Tokpadanmi.
something
Okay.
to do with inside the object. It's either going to be solid or not, but we don't know what it's talking about yet. Okay. And I'm not
Demonstration
gonna,
of the division that at the core of objects, it's either solid or not.
yeah, but I don't know what he's talking about. And let's wait till we get there. Okay. All right, let's save the fun for then. Okay. Now, this first one to show how the three lower schools have been carried away by the raging river of wrong views, okay? And have somehow been freed from nirvana.
Mm.
Okay, if it's not a mistake. That has three parts of its own. So who's checking? Who's checking?
Catherine.
Yay, Catherine.
Tangpola. Shen de tawe chok parten. Rang de tawe chok parten. Tong par mawa tele dok parten pao.
Catherine, you can at least criticize his hair. No, she's too polite. Okay, Nick, you don't need me to translate these three. Let's go.
Okay. Shen de tawe chok part. A demonstration
Good.
that the other schools, the viewpoint of the other schools,
No,
choke.
they've
Oh.
been choked by Lokta. We had choke in one of Xiaoping's pambas. You either choke in person or you kua in Jabba. Jabu.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, lie
Robbing?
or lie?
No.
Robbing?
Yeah, rob
Robbing.
Oh.
up front or thief in secret. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Man, it's gonna
So
be a
now
while.
what's it mean? Lokta we tok.
That they've been attacked or robbed by their wrong views.
Yeah, they've been stolen away by wrong views. Wrong
Mhm.
views have stolen them. Okay, stolen
Yeah.
their hearts. Okay. Second one.
Rang de tawe chok parten, a demonstration that our people have been robbed by their wrong views.
Yay, yeah, exactly. Okay. And
All the way.
number three.
Rongpar Mawa, a demonstration that they've been turned away
No,
from the correct. Oh,
don't forget that Mawa means IST. Like,
Oh, okay. Well, those who profess an emptinesser.
good, yeah, emptinessers.
A demonstration that emptinessers. Dele dok. I thought dok was flipped or turned
Yeah,
away.
yeah. So what's it mean? They are
They're turning them. Well, I thought it was saying that they were turned away from emptinessers,
no.
From
but
that.
it's saying that
Dele.
emptinessers are can turn them away or are turned away from
No,
them.
they're the
From
opposite.
that?
Our talk.
Oh! I got it. Yeah,
Okay.
the people who profess emptiness are the opposite of that.
Yeah, they got a check in the mail with correct. Okay. They didn't steal, nothing stole their viewpoints. They got established in their viewpoints. Yay. Okay.
Seems like so simple after you've explained it. But
Yeah, well, don't worry. If you do this for 45 years, you'll be okay. Okay, we're not going to do the root text. We're going to come back to it. And who's up? And this is a long one, so it's a lot of opportunities to criticize Nick.
Gibson.
Yeah,
people been
should I-
waiting. Oh, especially Gibson's been waiting for that.
Geshe-la, we
Yeah.
can go back and do number 42 route.
Oh, okay, let's go back and do number 42.
Thank you.
Ha, Gibson.
Where was it here? We didn't do 42. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
By the way, Catherine likes your hair, Nick.
Oh, good. I didn't work hard at it. Diam deo shekang. Yes, thank you. Diam deo shekang. Namparchena mimik na Zube diam te ten den she keba sushi ma warn gyor.
Okay, now the thing you need to know to translate this verse, diam deo means it's either this or that. It's either
This or that.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So in his commentary, Gyaltsab J used suk for the D and sorwa for the day.
Interesting.
Okay, so to talk about either one of the first two heaps, okay, hey, this is my physical body and this is my feelings, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you examine what you're talking about, okay,
Mm-hmm. There's
maybe-
no, you ain't gonna find nothing.
yeah, you won't find it. Yeah. So, diam deo shekandu means anytime you get in a situation where you say this or that, and you examine either choice, neither one exists anyway. Okay.
So Gyaltsab's just kind of giving the example of the first two heaps.
Yeah. And therefore, anybody who could say diam de is dema with their tsupa,
Someone who's trying to debate that this or that is real.
kepa sushi mawagyo.
What wise person would agree with that or would say that?
Cool. Okay. By the way, if you get really good at this, you can debate the way that Gyaltsab J took it. But that's going to be a waste. Okay.
We need a debate ground.
Okay. So we're going to talk about how other people got stolen away, their hearts stolen by wrong views, how our group got stolen away by wrong views, and how the emptiness talkers are the opposite. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the commentary. Who's up?
John Campbell.
Oh, did we skip a section? Or hey, John.
We skipped the root text.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Just skip root text. Okay, let's go, Nick. Stop trying to get out of it. Be tough on him, Campbell.
Zhang Chen
Birthday boy.
Kong Dak Ki Gyu Ken La Ma Den Bar Dak Kam Dak Barang Shin Ki Drupa Tong Jik Den Pung Po Rang Shin Ki Drupar Ngumbar Shempa Tedak La Ni Ming.
I'm gonna cut it there. Cut it there. Okay. So some people, the Trong Tembas, etc.
The numerists.
They don't tend on drinking.
They don't real. Well, this isn't rely, right? This one is
well, they don't follow it or something.
They don't follow the ideas of causes and conditions.
In fact, they would say that dak, which is to say dakpa, is Rang Drupa.
The self, that is to say something that's unchanging, is established as existing from its own side.
Then there's other people who say that the Jikten, which is to say the Pumbos,
the world, the five parts,
is Rangxing Drupa.
Exist through their own nature, through some nature of their own.
And they Ngumba Shamba that.
This is their Abi attachment. They're super attached to the idea that things exist that way.
Yeah. By the way, both parts of the sentence are still referring to the numerous, apparently. Okay.
Sorry, the numerists?
Yeah, because we're attacking the numerous. We're saying they got stolen away. Okay.
There's a soak though, Zhuang Chen soak.
Yeah, I would take that to be like what are those guys?
Vaisheshikas.
What's those weird guys? Gang Pemba.
The ones who are way out there.
I don't know. Okay.
Outcasts.
Are those the Charvakas?
Charvaka, yeah. Okay. I think the soak means all non-Buddhist schools because this section is supposed to be Shende.
Right.
Okay. Meaning non-Buddhist schools. Okay. Then they say, Mingyurna takpa. Gyurna. I'm sorry, you didn't read the sentence. Read the sentence.
No. Mingyurna takbar mawatang gyurna chebar mawarn gyur. way Jesu tsewe na kema takpa tong mi takpa tong mi tak ni yimpa tong ma yimpa la sokpe dawe chok ne te shen wang tu kyur pa yino.
Okay, good. Now, listen, this is hard. If you say Mingyur, you're a Takpamawa.
If you're saying that things don't change,
Good.
then you're.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, if you're saying that things don't change, then you're a permanent person.
And if you say Gyurna, you're a Chipamawa.
If you're saying that things change, then you're a cut person, a stopper person.
Yeah, these are Tak Cheki Tani. These are the two
extremes.
Nihilist.
Yeah.
A nihilist, yeah, nice.
You can say eternalist and nihilist, yeah. Chipamawa Gyurwe. Now, Gyaltsab J showing off. He says, those who say Mingyur are eternalists. Those who say Gyur are
nihilists.
Nihilists, and they Gyur.
And they become,
he's got 3 Gyurs here.
Yes.
He's being cute with Gyur. Okay.
Yeah.
If you say things do exist, if you things do Gyur, you Gyur an eternalist. If you say things Gyur, you Gyur a nihilist. Now we would expect the opposite, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, for the eternal.
Okay. Now here's a strange expression. I guess it's correct. Jesu Tsewa, out of a motivation of Jesu Tsewa.
Coming from love?
Yeah, out of a feeling of warmth for these guys. Somebody says, "Hey, gay."
Yeah.
Wake up, dudes. Kema. Okay, don't mistake the ma for matak or mitak or
yeah.
something. Kema.
Hey.
Okay.
You guys who think that things are.
So neither one of us does that.
Thank you.
Kema. I don't care whether you say things are takpa.
I don't things are unchanging or changing.
Whether you say things are mitakpa.
Or both, I guess.
He should have had another talk here. He should have had another talk here.
Check. Yeah. Don't talk me talk bani.
Again, it should be a talk here.
Yeah,
okay?
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. So 4 choices, 4 moves, right? Either it's takpa, or it's mitakpa, or it's both takpa and mitakpa,
or neither,
or it's neither takpa nor mitakpa. All of those viewpoints, chok.
Steal you away, steal your soul.
And you will. Now here's a tough expression.
Yeah.
You got shenwanged.
You got taken under the power.
Yeah, of those wrong views.
Yeah. Wow.
Your heart is troke. Your heart
That's
is
him.
troke.
He's glossing troke, I guess.
Yeah, he's glossing troke. Yeah. He says, troke, you were stolen away by those wrong views that things could be changing or unchanging, etc. Root text, okay? And you have come under their power, okay? You have become a slave to those 4 choices, all wrong, okay? All right. Now he's going to give an alternate way to read this verse, which is kind of cool when he does that.
Rare, right?
He's done it a few times. Okay, who's up?
Alex Rivas.
Okay. Yangna rang de kang tak pumpo nga suk nientar rangshin mebala dak tu ming doki semki ranki tsenyi ki jupala dak tu njok pa te tak tawe chuwo kirte. Sem rangshin ki chupate Ngyorna, Chepar Ngyor Mingyorna, Takpar Ngyor Shejarte, Ngama Dze Sam Lamasum.
Okay. Yangna, or you could
Or you
say,
could say,
Rangde are those who, that which constitutes our own school, Rangde Kanda, okay? We say Pumbos, the 5 Pumbos are like a Suknyan.
like a mirror, like a reflection.
And a reflection in the mirror, yeah. And therefore they have no nature. Okay. And that's what we call having a self. Okay. Okay. Ming Dok means apply a name. Okay. So if they did have a nature, that's what we would call self, Atman. Okay.
So Mingdok here is that's what we would call.
Yeah, that's what we would name. And the Dani grammar case requires the tu here. Okay? Like we voted him president. I hope. Okay. And when we take we can also establish that when the mind exists,
nature of its own.
Yeah, that's Dak.
Okay, that's a self.
So what it means to be carried away by the raging rivers of view is to believe in those 2 Daks. Okay, Dak in either sense.
The 5 heaps or the mind, which is why did they break the mind out from the 5 heaps?
I don't know. I think they're trying to emphasize the sukhness.
Okay.
Okay. Deda tawe chukerte. Now, Semrang Shingi Dupa De Gyurna, Chepak Gyur. And you have to pause here. Okay. I'm going to make a note for you.
Cool.
Pause here.
Thanks.
Okay. All right.
So if you establish the mind as having some self nature, you're an nihilist.
Yeah, then you're saying it doesn't exist at all. Okay. And if you say it doesn't exist by some nature of its own, you are saying it's Dakpa.
You're saying you're analyst. You're saying that it's unchanging.
Yeah, you would be saying it's unchanging. Ngamadze sam lama sung.
This is what our Lama said before, out of love.
This is a weird statement, and I'm not quite sure what it means yet. The former position, Nama, okay, is beautiful, or superior. Okay? The former is beautiful, which is to say superior. Okay. Okay.
Geshe-la?
Yeah.
Work grammatically that the pung pong nga followed by suk, and then there's stuff about suk, and then there's sem. Would that cover it then? Of the
No, it wouldn't, because the suk belongs to Suknyan. The suk belongs to Suknyan.
Reflection. Weird.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
Getting out of time.
Oh.
Wow, that's Saved by the Bell. But the sung, who's doing the sung? Who's saying that? Okay, so the previous position is attractive or superior, and we'll have to come back to that. Maybe you guys can chew on it. Okay.
And my first guess, without reading deeper into it, is that Gyaltsabje is saying that that's one way to read what Nagarjuna is saying. Because he starts with Yangna, so he's saying, or you could read it as like him, he's saying this.
Yeah, I don't know. I want you guys to chew on it. I'm not happy with it. I'm not satisfied with it. Could it refer to the Takpa as opposed to Mitakpa in the root text? Is it preferable to think things lasted forever? I don't know.
Good. He did say
let's
it
do it.
earlier. Yeah. He said earlier in the text that the worst of the worst is to think that things don't exist at all, because then you won't act with morality.
Yeah, and but by the way, it'd be tempting to say that the mistakes of the Buddhists are preferable to the mistakes of the non-Buddhists. But we're supposed to be, this verse is supposed to be restricted to the non-Buddhists. Okay. The next verse is dedicated to the Buddhists. Okay. So
He
good
does seem
luck.
wrong to be here. Okay, anyway, thank you, Geshe. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
You guys figure, I mean, I'll read it again. I missed that last thing. That's kind of nasty. Okay. Okay.
Cool. Sashi Pugi Jukshin Metok Cham Rira Lingshi Nyende Genpadi Sangye Shingdu Mikte Owagi Kyokun Namda Shingla Jupa Shok Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami Gewadi Kyokun Sanam Yeshe Toto Shing Sanam Yeshe Lejume Dampa Kunyi Topar Sho.
Nick, I have a proposal. He gave two interpretations of the verse here. Right? Here he said Yangna.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe that's what, maybe Ngama means that. You know?
Yeah, yeah. The above interpretation.
Yeah, the previous, the former of the two interpretations, to me, seems better. But the sum, who's sum? You know, that's a little weird. I wonder if it isn't some kappa or something. You know, somebody said that the former interpretation was more elegant. Zay means elegant. Okay.
Okay, I
Or
can check
superior.
Chandrakirti's commentary. Maybe Master Chandrakirti.
Oh, that's a great idea. It's probably in there. Okay, good luck.
Thank you, Geshe.
We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, exactly.
5:05?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
oh,
you.
did we Sashi? We did. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Take a
All right,
break.
guys. Yay.
You're still sharing your screen again, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it.